Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We've left off with our explorations through the Underdark, and we're about to get into some sort of, I don't know, building, castle, fortress, whatever here. So, yeah, we've healed up, rested for the night, got Longstrider cast on all of us, and I remembered to bring Scratch out. Hopefully he doesn't do anything dumb to get himself killed. Let's head in and see what horrors will await us in here.
If not over, then through. Scorched ground. Better watch out.
Yep, nope, nope. Hey. Whatever that is, I think that was lying down when we looked before. So let's see what we can do. The assumption being there's got to be some way to turn that off. That's probably another trap. So is this still a Luna fortress? And those are traps to protect it. Problem is I see, whoa, camera. I see statues here, but I can't get a good enough view of them. Someone in robes with a shield, which I don't think is Seluna. At least that's not how it's usually portrayed. And camera. Ugh. There. I'm thinking I might have Astarion come over here and see if he can deal with this kind of on his own. So we'll have him dash. So he can get pretty far. Come over here. See what you can see from here. Okay. The arcane turret is aiming at you. It only has 22 hit points. It is resistant to all normal attacks, but weak to electricity. Nifty. And completely immune to psychic and poison. That's fine. Thinking we have you attack it. Oh dear. Piercing damage from against this entity from magical attacks is half. From non-magical attacks is halved as well. Let's see. You rolled 1 damage. Hang on. What is that math there? 4 minus 2 piercing resistance, minus 4 piercing below damage threshold. Not sure. Material is rather strong. On a hit that deals at least 10 damage. Only a hit that deals at least 10 damage can damage it. Okay. You're not going to be taking it out. Yeah, you're not taking it out. Not unless you can get sneak attack damage, which is not going to happen. Well, hopefully you survive. I think the rest of us are out of its range.
Interesting times.
I must keep going.
Let's get everyone else to move forward a bit, but hopefully stay out of its sight. No, pull back.
Eager for battle. We must speak.
We'll have you dash forward as well.
One true way.
Because she could possibly do a reasonable amount of damage. Or possibly give him sneak attack damage. Although it wouldn't surprise me if it's immune to sneak attack damage, given that it's not a creature. Well, let's see what it does. Oh, we have another turret. Yes, that woke up. I did not consider that. That's a problem.
Assume nothing.
Hey. You cannot move far enough to get to it in a single turn. Wish I knew what kind of damage it does. Like how much. I assume with a bow you can't do anywhere near that kind of damage. No, you've got to use your blade. Bonus action jump, actually. She could get to it to get a single hit in, probably. Let's toss down a save. If this goes poorly, want to be able to accommodate that. We'll have her jump forward. Then have her run up to it and attack it.
Show no mercy.
Really? Okay, what did you do? So you rolled 14 damage. 14 minus 7. Oh dear. So I don't understand what math it's doing. 14 minus 7 minus 14 below damage threshold. Because what I would guess is that it would be taking half damage, which should be 14 minus, you know, it should be 7 damage because we rolled 14. And then maybe saying 7 is less than 10 because of its sturdy. The fact it's got both of those, so it's cutting the damage in half. And then from there, yeah, cutting the damage in half, and then from there saying that it's doing less than 10 is rough. And you're gonna definitely be out in the open. Which means we've got to do a minimum of 20 damage to actually hurt it. With anything besides... with anything that it's resisting. Basically electricity. Or other magical attacks, presumably. It doesn't resist radiant. But electricity is where we'll do double damage. Well, since you're up front, you might as well attack it again. You can do 20. Theoretically. And there's always a chance for a crit. Alright, you're gonna get blasted. Possibly twice. But now we have a better idea of how that system works. Is there a lever or something to turn it off? Because there was at the other area. Hoping to see these statues to get a better idea of who this is. But the camera's just not wanting to work with me. But I think I'm going to have Astarion run forward. Twice. See, why are you so low? Move up to here. Then we should have a better view of what's going on from there. Because we could send people up here to stay out of line of sight. I don't see a secret lever. Wouldn't surprise me if it's inside of the building. If there is one. Who are you supposed to be? Because you're definitely not Seluna. But you're not Shar either. Or Lolth. I don't know who you're supposed to be. Okay. Anything up here that looks like it might be related? Definitely something that looks important there. But do I think that's a lever that I just can't see from where I'm standing? Unlikely. Well, let's put you back here, hiding behind the statue. And end your turn. So, Varric, you are the only one that has electricity. He can cast Witch Bolt, which could go up to 12 damage, which would double to 24. Actually, because it has to do at least 10, right? Sturdy has to do at least 10. So 5 would double to 10. So as long as he rolled a 6 or better on his damage, then that would hit. Or I could do something like Chromatic Orb, 2 to 16, and again, 6 or better damages it. The nice thing about Witch Bolt, though, is that it would it lasts for multiple turns. Doesn't specify how long it lasts, just concentration. I'm sure there's a maximum limit, yes? But a single spell slot that can damage multiple turns, which is probably what I'm going to want to do. So let's have you dash forward. Get to cover back here.
Have to keep going.
There's no time to waste.
And you don't have lightning. You could attempt Radiant. Can you get within range? If you start moving forward, you can get to cover. So first just move to like here-ish. Because 11 or better should do actual damage to it. I think. Oh yeah, but it can also save against it. It's fine. So the two of them can actually damage, the two I was leaving behind. As opposed to the people up front that apparently can't damage it. Scratch. Stay out of its range. Okay. That wasn't... Okay. That actually did do a lot of damage. So you got blasted for 4 attacks? Probably they both hit her, maybe? Okay, Shadowheart, you are apparently in line of sight. That's not ideal.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Okay. Varric. Can you Witch Bolt? Could you Witch Bolt both? Maybe. I'm wondering if he was up here, would he be able to just step out, hit both of them, and step back into cover? Like, would this give him cover? It might.
What's up for discussion?
Because, so, the thought, I could use Twin Spell and potentially hit both of them with a single spell slot. with Witch Bolt, which will continue to hit every turn. Although I don't know if... Probably takes an action, deal an additional 1 to 12 lightning damage each turn by activating it. That probably takes an action, and I don't think a single action would hit both even with the twin spell. Maybe it would. Kind of want to know. We'll experiment. We're not really in danger. So this will take a bit of time.
Another step forward.
Can you get up here? Okay. No, no, no. I clicked behind you and you walked forward. What on earth was that, Varric? You are about to take a blast to the face. And there is not a thing I can do to help you.
A long way to go still.
Let's do another Sacred Flame here.
Quick.
Saved again. Have you pull back, hopefully out of both of their line of sights. Hard to know for sure, but that's probably fine.
Violence breeds madness.
You can't help with this at all. So jump over to here. And then
Quickly then.
run back, hopefully to safety. Nope. Dash. Get out of there. I mean, I'm hoping it can't actually attack you. Starion, you also can't do anything to help. Scratch, same. Varric, your walking forward was not something I told you to do, and so I am kind of annoyed that you're about to take this to the face, because you don't yet resist lightning damage, I don't think. Let's verify that, because I don't necessarily remember. Yeah, you only resist fire. I think next level he gets resistant to lightning. So, sorry dude, but it's kind of on you. But didn't actually attack you.
These boots have seen everything.
Ow. Okay, I think you are safe from here. You can't attack that. Which means it's probably when you step out, it'll attack you again. But it was only a single attack as opposed to the 4 Lae'zel got hit by. I don't know why. But currently it's going through a solid object, which I think means you're currently safe. The next turn, just step out, cast at both, and then step back into cover. That's the plan. One of these days, your 70% will hit.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
There it is. That's what we're talking about. Then you pull back into cover.
Enough waiting.
The rest of you,
Blood.
you second wind, just because you can. There we go, 13, not your 6 again. Fantastic. And you keep hiding. Apparently it does not care that it was shooting through a solid wall.
All right, what now?
What's next?
Shadowheart.
Focus. Strike true.
See what you can do here. Nope, that one was a hit, but the sturdy, so it didn't do quite enough damage.
Assume nothing.
Alright, Varric. So you can hit this one. You really have to walk all the way down there to be able to shoot that one. Don't like that one bit. 95% though is pretty good. And you'll probably kill it. Hopefully kill it.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Why did my twin spell not twin spell? Sure.
Don't waste a
Hold
step.
back. Again, it's going through a solid object, but apparently that's not actually going to stop it. So you'll just take blasts and concentration broke. Wow, when you shoot 4 times. Okay, sure.
There is work to do.
Well, at least now we have a better idea of how
Come.
these mechanics don't work.
Like its will be done.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Need to find a way forward.
Twin spell. Let's hope it actually does it this time. Health is interrupted. Okay, step down. Again, twin spell. Here and there. We can see both. Please let me get both attacks. Thank you. Okay, took that one out. Perfect. Didn't take it out. It's still fully... has full health at 17 health. No longer sturdy. Well, now I wish you guys still had your turns. I hope it doesn't get its magic or its health back next turn, because that will feel poor. Okay, Shadowheart.
Blades always sharp.
Start with you, Sacred Flame.
Time to meet your maker.
Eager for battle.
Actually, we'll go to Varric again. And then, again, use another Chromatic Orb. We're using a bunch of first level spells, but first level spells aren't the end of the world. We've got enough second and third level spells that I'm not gonna cry too much over all of my first level spells being gone. There it is. So, that's no longer sturdy. You just go back up here into hiding. You can't really get over here.
Without delay.
And I don't want her to step into the lightning damage, so shoot with your bow. You should be able to do actual damage now. I mean, yes. You just rolled 1 damage. And then it resists it. So it still has resistance, but it no longer has sturdy. Got it. Alright, well, shoot it again. And you missed. Fantastic. Darian, I don't want you to step into the lightning. So... although I do want you to get 3 attacks off. But
Make it.
lightning will only last for a few more turns, I hope.
Step quick.
How close do you have to get? Yeah, that's probably within the lightning range. So, no, just hold off on your turn. It's their turns. Please don't wake up. I want you very, very dead. Okay. They are still disrupted, but no longer having the lightning effect.
Assume nothing.
So, can you attack with your sword? Probably if you jump part of the way. Then attack with your sword.
Attacker.
And again. Huh. What does that mean? Lae'zel killed the arcane turret. Arcane turret fell to a lethal blow. Dice rolled again. Arcane turret was resurrected. What? That's not how that was supposed to go. Are you still considered dead, or...
Someone there?
Don't know. Well, I want to go through here quickly. I'm just noticing that this looks like it's a path that we could also travel through. It's different than going through here. So, options to consider. Same thing, we could go here. Does that get me anywhere? Not really. We can't jump to that balcony or anything. Okay. What do we want to do? Do we want to go this way, or do we want to go through the arcane tower? Well, realistically, we want to loot over here. Can we exit turn-based mode? Do we think this is all done?
Watch your back.
I'm thinking the fighting is done. Hopefully. They don't have glowy runes around them. I'm hoping... You had a lot more movement with dash that I totally didn't use.
Have a look at my mind. Well, in it.
But I'm going to give it a couple of turns to see if this one wakes up, because I don't trust it.
Never wanted
So
the
you
easy
move
path.
forward. See what we have over here. You can also... You can't jump because you moved. Yes.
Dally.
So bonus action move, or bonus action jump rather, and then dash is our fastest possible movement.
This way.
Okay, nope, it collapsed again. That one still collapsed. Okay. Grab the bronze ingot. Put in the heavy chest. Never mind then.
Better fetch that.
Bronze ingot. Other bronze ingot. That was not what I clicked on. I don't need the light hammer. Alright. Letter to Yuri. Faded letter addressed to a certain Yuri the Spark Struck. It is dated to Alturiak, 1481 DR. The spark struck. Is that who's making all of our spark equipment?
No one back home will ever believe this.
Spell Sparker. Yuri the Spark Struck. Intended to give the spell Sparkler to Lenora, Cleric of Mistra, and a lover. But when the gnome returned to the cleric's tower, they found it empty, inhabited only by dust and abandoned experiments. So yes, this Yuri is the one who made all of our lightning equipment, of which we have quite a bit. I wonder if I can just search for Yuri. Sadly, no. We had, I want to say we had several different items. We had some boots, might have had some gloves.
What's next, I wonder? My faith will guide me.
Yes. Speedy Light Feet. Yuri the Spark Struck, yes. Gloves that are also, yeah. All of these electric items are related to this Yuri individual. Did we actually read the note, though? I don't think we did. We just read that. Read this. Dearest Yuri, I don't know if you're coming back, if you even read this message, but if you do come back, could you wait for me? I'll only be gone a few 10 days, but the thought of coming back to this empty tower with nothing but Bernard to fill these halls, I don't know how much longer I can take this. I miss you so much. I can't shake the thought of how different things might have been if only I had been less stubborn. Working on your lightning inventions, my magic. Eating together, laughing at your stupid puns, waking up next to you. Despite everything, I still love you. So please, if you read this, can you wait? I'll be back. I won't be long. Forever yours, Lenora. A few sentences are penned below in a different hand. I waited until Tarsak. I'll always wait for you, but you didn't come. Presumably that was Yuri, who responded to Lenora. Okay. I think that's everything here. You could interact with the table. Maybe not. And there isn't anything of note with this, it seems.
Not reaction. Objective noted.
Yeah. Well, let's exit turn-based mode. Since these seem to be officially not fighting us anymore. Then Astarion,
Delicious.
pick this lock.
A crooked touch.
Oh, there's a shovel here that we didn't see. Not that it particularly matters.
No time to rest.
Skybreaker. It's a light hammer with a +1 and Searing Smite. Deal an extra 1d6 fire damage and set your target on fire. It takes 1 to 6 fire damage every turn for 10 turns. I don't know. Is it on fire for 10 turns? That's what it's claiming? Or are our attacks doing an extra 1 to 6 fire damage and lighting people on fire for 10 turns? Either way, it's a really pathetic weapon. 1d4 bludgeoning. So we will not be using it.
How much farther can I go?
Alright, well, I think that was everything over here particularly of note.
Don't mind if I do.
Let's just loot all the various bone piles, mushrooms, etc.
No traps, please.
You don't need the bone. Man, we took so much damage in that fight. We could do a short rest, but it would feel kind of silly to short rest just for Varric. But would it feel sillier to drink a healing potion just for Varric? Shadowheart, you haven't used any of your spells. Do a cure wounds and don't minimum roll it.
Take you.
There we go. That's not bad.
I must keep going.
We go into the tower.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Or...
At the ready.
Ooh, we can go in through the window. Whoa, we are getting attacked by another one of those things. I saw the blue line there. We've got 2 of them. What are you? Anyway, all the lightning stuff is cool for my character using lightning stuff, but I am not thrilled to keep getting attacked. I don't see stairs going farther down, but the tower does look like it has downstairs. Is this possibly an elevator then? Maybe. Door that goes to a balcony, another door that goes to a balcony. Chain? So yes, the question is, do I try and go down here and see where this leads? Jumping there, getting to this backyard area? Which doesn't look like it leads anywhere else, so that does look like a dead end. So possibly I should explore the dead end first. And then we go inside the tower. Although by dead end, I think, is there another door back here? No, actually. So I think it is just a dead end that we could explore. Perhaps we'll do that before we take on them. Although I'm seeing... I don't think that's actually a place we can go. Yeah. Although there's also clearly stuff in these other floors. So presumably that's a elevator that can take us to all the various different floors, both up and down. Assuming up is... well, certainly down. So, yes. Let's try going here. Oh. No, we can make the jump. And if Varric can make the jump, everyone can make the jump. Although, how are we going to get back up? We can't jump up that. Didn't consider that before I started this plan. Hopefully there's a way to get back. Doubt we would just get stuck. Worst case, we can teleport to a teleportation site, which we've done once when we got stuck without a way to get back. Oh, that's going to take fall damage. I should have
That might be worth
looked around a touch more. A hole.
I'm way too big.
Okay, so none of you can jump down here without taking damage. That is
It's well
fine.
done.
Move forward. Try and minimize how much damage you're going to take. Where's some 2s?
An efficient path.
Shadowheart.
Can't afford to stay idle.
No! Lae'zel! Alright. Get rid of group mode. I don't want people jumping back up there. Because that was really dumb.
Got to press on.
Okay, you step forward, open up that space.
Careful.
Darian, jump down here. Took no damage. Nice. Lae'zel, come back over here and take your fall damage a second time. Because you are stupid. Group mode.
Never a dull moment. Have to keep going.
So far, I don't see any turrets aiming at us. There is a door to go back in. Okay. So we can go up the tower rather than coming down from the top.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Hopefully, the way to turn off the turrets is down here. And so we can just go through the whole tower without having to fight them. That's my plan. It's probably not going to work that way. Yeah, so I don't think there's actually a way over there at all.
What's inside?
What is your deal? Anti-magic field. Interesting. This bright blue flower, picked from a budding susar tree, exudes a honey-sweet aroma, which turns foul and eventually fades away if the bloom is exposed to sunlight. I think this was the tree that we were needing for the weapons. I'm gonna send
Indolence breeds madness.
Lae'zel forward rather than my magical character to pick the anti-magic
What is this?
thing. Oh, never mind.
Flowers. They make my blood run as cold as ice. Chill runs through you. Your magic, the fire that burns within, is fading.
Awkward. Try to cast a simple cantrip, close your eyes, breathe into the feeling. Draconic bloodline, call on your ancestor, you will not submit. That's definitely the route I'm going.
Your magic erupts, violent and powerful, but is snuffed out by the Susa flower,
Susur.
vanishing like embers in the wind.
What's the matter? I could swear this plant's got you flush.
The flower, my magic is gone. I'm fine, it's nothing, mind your own damn business. It's the flower, my magic is gone. I'm gonna definitely tell my party that I'm out of magic. I'm a sorcerer. If I'm out of magic, that's something they definitely need to know.
Chin up. I'll wager they'll come back as soon as we move away from here.
Let's hope. Not worried my powers will return if they're meant to. I really hope you're right. This is serious. I feel terrible, empty. I'm gonna just say I hope you're right. Saying I'm not worried. Magic is part of who we are. It's not like we're a wizard that we learned it. Magic runs through our veins. To not have our magic, it's gotta be weird. I really hope you're right.
Of course I am. You're not going to be undone by a flower, are you?
Quickly then.
Let's... Okay. Is Lae'zel generating an anti-magic field? And Shadowheart? Did they each pick up a flower? Lae'zel's got 2.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Shadowheart doesn't. Why are you generating an anti-magic field?
Still alive.
Let's
So that's progress.
have everyone move far away.
Light on my feet.
Lae'zel,
Assume nothing.
you wander off on your own. Huh. No. Lae'zel is generating an anti-magic field. Huh. Well,
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
let's see if we can finish the masterwork weapon. We discovered that Susar trees can be found deep within the Underdark. We found the blueprints the journal mentioned. If we find some bark from the Susar tree, we could forge a masterwork weapon. Bark. Not the flowers.
Moving in.
How do we get the bark from the Susar tree?
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Unless they're going to try and tell me that this is
That's cute.
not what we were supposed to find the bark of the Susar tree from, and it's just a different Susar tree. Weave moss, acorn truffle.
Something good here, I hope.
Well, I don't really want us to adventure around with a party member who turns off magic. So I'm somewhat tempted to have her just drop the blooms and we can come back for them at a later point when we find out why we would need them.
Assume nothing. One true way.
Because it's not the bark we need, apparently. Susar blooms. Bright blue flower picked up from a budding Susar tree exudes honey-sweet aroma, which turns foul and eventually fades away if the bloom is exposed to sunlight. Drop those. No, no, no. Everyone this way. Yeah. We'll come back for those
Blood.
later
No, never mind.
if we have a need. Or more likely when we have a need.
Another step forward.
Just seems too risky with no obvious benefit. Locked Astarion. That's why you're here.
Hardly a challenge.
Oh, that's not an ideal. Hey, still barely enough.
Still breathing, despite everything. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Got a bunch of stuff here. Sylvanstone Loth Candle. What is that? Glowing stones that flicker in the darkness. Some travelers find themselves following these lights, thinking they might have found a friendly fellow wanderer. Okay. It is not a candle, it is a crystal. Don't see turrets, so that's positive.
I'm way too big.
Nightlight frond. Dragon egg mushroom. Treaties on the anti-magic properties of Susar flowers. Interesting. Let's read that. The anti-magic properties of Susar tree flowers by L.D. Hurst. For those knowing about Susar trees, their magical properties have always been a topic of debate. Not only their ability to create an anti-magic aura, which is complete enough that even those unattuned to the weave can feel its effect, but also, and most interesting, to those living in the world above, the ways its roots, bark, and flowers can be harnessed to make magic items. Rumors of such items are rare, but spread in settlements bordering the Underdark. Their existence, however, has never been confirmed by any of our clerics, nor by any other reputable scholars. I hypothesize that these items are no mere legends, and indeed, in this treatise, I will endeavor to explain how I myself created items that have anti-magic properties, and that use the magical absorption of Susar tree flowers as a power source. Lines have been drawn on the following pages as if the author intended to fill them with writing, but the remainder of the thin book is blank. Huh. On Death and Resurrection, we read that ages ago. Pleasurable Deal, The Shocking Truth, we read that as well. I won't reread them. Oh, let's take that with us. Bunch of withered blue petals. Are those from Susar? An exotic gossamer petal, faded and blue. It smells faintly of honey. I believe those are, in fact, Susar flowers. Power generator. I'm hopeful that when we activate that, it will turn off the turrets. We can't do anything. We can't pick up those gems. Night frond. Bunch of random mushrooms. Disorders of the nerves and mind, a treatise. I think we've read this as well. Yes. It's the same one we've read a couple of times. Where a guy calling himself Saravok, book that they burned, couldn't remember what it was, etc. Yep. We don't need that. Or that. Or the rotten eggs. Okay, that is everything on this level. Gonna interact with the power generator. Okay. We would have to put something in this. I could possibly put a Susar flower. Assuming there is a magical component to the power generator. This lever's probably for the door, I assume. Yeah, okay. And by I mean Lae'zel is going to attempt
I crave
that.
blood.
Pick up.
This'll do.
Then you go over here. Like, it definitely could be that I need to find a part to use with the generator to make it function or stop functioning or something specific. But I'm thinking this could also work. Put one of these in here. Combine. Definitely seems to be doing something. Uh-huh. We just woke up the tower. Seems bad. But the turrets were already awake. So it's hard for me to imagine that we made things worse. I don't know. Can we come out here? You'll drop the other one on the ground.
Let's move. Never wanted the easy path.
So I don't know what that's going to have done for us. Whether that will have made things worse? Like, again, the turret was active in that upstairs room. Peck thoughts as an amulet.
What's hiding here?
Yeah. I just don't know. Fringe Philosophy, Volume 5. I don't know if we've read this one, so I'll read it again. If we have. Publisher's note claims this volume promotes magical theory too radical for the mainstream. This excerpt is attributed to High Artificer Thara Bryn of Baldur's Gate. Is this the one saying that they are going to deal with the Netherese? Yes. Yeah, never mind. We have definitely read this. Okay. We've read that, so we'll just take it with us. Not read, pick up. Some games mark books if you've read them, and I wish this was one of them, where I could just see a clear sign of, yes, I've already read this book. Even if it's not this exact copy, just knowing that I've read the book before. Alright, yeah, let's ascend, I suppose. Wait. Ascend. Is there a descend button? No, just ascend? On this level we have ascend or descend. Got it. Well, so far no turrets attacking us. Ooh, supply pack. Definitely want to grab that. Threadbare book. This threadbare book looks like it once contained a play, but most of it has been lost to time, vermin, and unfortunate ink spill. Only 2 full sentences are distinguishable. How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself, my darkest me?
Seems like the owner was quite the literary type.
What is that? Burlap sacks? Sure. Well, we'll take the book as always. In case it ever becomes relevant again.
Let's see what this does.
It's a door. It opens. Let's see what this does. Rotten cheese? Rotten cheese. Fantastic. Rotten tomatoes. We could jump down here. I doubt we can jump up this.
Action, not reaction.
Okay, Lae'zel would be able to jump up here to get somewhere. The rest of us
Give up
couldn't.
now. One day I'll catch a break. Open up.
Tongue of Madness. What are you? Long slender mushroom is named both for its resemblance to an oversized human tongue and the effect it has on that organ when consumed. Gross.
Maybe I need more pockets.
We don't need the pitchfork. None of that can be interacted with. Come on. Go check out the burlap sacks. Again, just clothing. It's all either clothing or rotten. seems. There's nothing of value in any of these burlap sacks, which makes me sad. Yeah, this floor wasn't terribly exciting. Anything out here of note? Not really. We'll check the base. And then we haven't yet looted all of this. And I guess there's random ingredients we've just picked up. That's not nothing. Same with the tongue. There's other ingredients we picked up. We can attack this. Why? Also known as the Devil's Mushroom for its mind-altering effects. I can't loot it, though? Alright. Toss down a quick save. Not sure if I want to be saving where we're at, because, you know, we activated the whole tower and that could end up being a bad decision. This is the floor we were on, yes? Yes. Are these going to wake up when we step out here? No. Good, so we turned on all the magic in the tower and it turned off the defenses. So that was basically the security system that we effectively passed, proving that we are authorized to be here. Even though obviously we're not. So it was definitely a good decision. Well, that's good to know. It was a complete guess. Broken machinery can be used to make elixir of lightning resistance. Game just auto-saved. I will do a manual save. Because whenever the game auto-saves, it means bad things are about to happen. Like getting attacked by the bullet or the beholder. What was it called? Don't remember. But those were bad experiences. Dusty Book. The beginning of this book proudly declares it to be a play by Dame Inia, followed by an extensive introduction and 23 pages of notes on the text. Though the book itself seems barely touched, one stanza is encircled twice. There is a light in every living thing. It's crawling toward the surface to survive, and in its wake it tramples everything. We'll kill the rest so that the one can thrive. Huh. Evil's Ascent. Don't need the clothing.
I'll give it a shot. That chest.
I mean,
It's
I
magic.
saw that chest. Silver cup we'll grab. Scroll of mage armor we'll grab. Chest of the mundane. That chest, I can feel its magic. The chest of the mundane, you can feel the magic on it? Sure.
Did that just transform?
Looking at this chest fills you with a suspicious, overwhelming feeling that there is absolutely nothing special about it. Let's reload that. I have an idea. We have a second one of those magic nullifying flowers. If we bring it up here and use it on that chest or put it near the chest or something, will it nullify the magic that probably has left the chest full of random mundane things and instead give us something real? Send, send, and then from here we descend the manual way. Because there's nothing dangerous in here, apparently.
Might be useful.
Interesting that it autosaved, though. Maybe it was designed to autosave in that room because it expected we would be fighting the turrets. And we just luckily had already dealt with them by going the long way around. Okay, we can ascend with the anti-magic.
Seems simple enough. Something good here, I hope.
Barrel, wooden crate. Yeah, so we could jump down if we wanted to. Don't need to, though. That's the front door. Here's what we're looking for. Yeah, that did something. He was right. Hearthlight bomb. Bathe the nearby area in light. Gold ingot. Scroll of mage armor. Mistress Grace. Featherfall on boots. Sure. I think there's some of us that probably don't have boots. Never mind. When you dash, you gain wrath for 2 turns. That's the equipment I was looking for that gives her the additional 3 temporary hit points on heals. Immune to Enwebbed. It's not terribly impressive. What is it? Oh. Yawning. Is it better than Featherfall? I'm assuming this means that Featherfall is always on us? Or do I have to think to cast it? It's got to be used as a reaction or something. It shows it's a bonus action, but Featherfall as a bonus action feels like it'd be pretty silly. But no, I like everyone's boots currently better. Arguably, Astarion doesn't dash much. Wrath is just +1 damage. I guess +2 damage in this case. I don't know. No, don't close the door. Don't close the door. So that's it for this tower, I guess. Nope, don't close the door. Go out through the door. Yeah, I think this whole area has been explored now. So then we either try to jump down here somehow. Or we go out the front door. The Underdark. Let's head over here, see what we can see, and then make that decision. And... oh, drop your flower. I should take care of that before I forget about it and get into a fight. Or we're in real bad shape because of not having magic. Although I don't know if necessarily in this area. I mean, it might keep this turned off, which would be good, but if we have to get into a fight with that and my magic is being blocked, that would be unfortunate. Okay. So yeah, we can either go this way, head down here, or head up. No, we've already gone up here. No, it's just here. We can't make that jump. But this is the way that's leading to wherever... probably because there's two quests right here. It's possible that the Sharon Temple and the Adamantine Forge are both in the same location, but more likely that's a location transition to somewhere new. And so if that is the end of this area, then probably I should go out this way first instead. And then make our way around. So I'm guessing this will eventually lead over there. But I don't know that for certain. It just feels big and important. But are there paths leading out, or is this a closed off area? So this looks... no, this continues on further that way to a big pool of blood. And this continues that way. So now, I'm wondering if this was just a tiny closed off area, but no, it does look like it extends pretty far. Decisions. I'm just somewhat worried. There's a reason that this was sealed off, and we did see a Minotaur attack it. So I'm leery to open up that gate until I reach a point where I have to. Do I think if I jump down here that I would be able to jump back? Yes. I think there's a very good chance I could jump back. So I'm not going to be trapped down there. Alright.
Let's get on with it.
Well, I think we will call it quits here for today's episode.
Take your...
We'll get another bit of healing on Varric. Don't feel like doing a short rest when Varric's the only one that's really injured. It would feel a little silly. Though wasting all of Shadowheart's spells is also a bit silly. But yeah, we're going to stop here. Next time we'll pick up, and I think we will try heading down here and seeing what we see. I don't see any enemies around, or people in general. I'm not sure what this area is, but there is a bunch of blood. Big open area. Who knows? So we'll explore this next time. But I'll see you then.